The next question is, what are some valid reasons women leave men?
Let's start here.
No, let's not start here. We started over there last time.
Right.
Yeah, but it goes the other way. So it starts here, then goes back this way.
I would leave a man.
Yeah, valid reasons women leave men.
Too aggressive.
The man's too aggressive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Disrespectful.
All right.
Lots of reasons.
For me, it's about having like the same ambition that I have. So lack of ambition. So if you don't have like the ambition that I have, then there's nothing there. Like you have no ambition. So I guess I'm like to have ambition.
Okay.
Right.
For me, my biggest thing is honesty, no matter what. Like, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, even if you want to do, you know, this, that, or the third, the biggest thing is that we can communicate about it, or you could at least be honest about it, or the ability to have a difficult conversation when it is merited, which often happens in relationships. So a man who cowers from that, who isn't strong enough to have those difficult conversations, especially when the ball's in his court, like, immediately that is a loss of respect. And when you don't respect a man, you can't maintain a relationship. So that's what I would say.
I agree.
Does your guy tell you that he's running around having sex with other girls?
Not the current relationship, but talking about my ex, yes.
No, I'm talking about the guy right now.
No, the
He
guy.
hasn't mentioned anything?
He has not. I have kind of assumed that he has.
But you know, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, he's a millionaire. He's a huge clout. He does all these things. Obviously, I'm not ignorant to that. Yes, for sure.
But he's never like told you though.
No, but for me, that's not a thing. What I'm talking about is my 4-year relationship before that, where I took the guy back 3 times.
Hold on. If you asked him, do you think he would tell you?
I brought it up jokingly. I'm like, you have international hoes though, right? Like we were just like drinking and being silly. And he was like, no, like I'm serial monogamous like you. I really think he's lying. Honestly,
so he lied. So he broke your rule. He broke your rule.
But I don't know that. Versus my ex-boyfriend, it was very apparent that he lied straight to my face about things I would have otherwise been accepting of. So, you know, the ability to not be able to even bring things forward when you're in a serious... Like, this guy that I'm seeing now, he hasn't asked me to be his girlfriend officially. So I don't hold the same standards against him as I did the guy I was in a relationship with for 4 years, right?
But if you did, you wanted to tell you the truth.
Yes, and that's probably a
well, he already kind of lied. He said, no, I'm serious monogamous. That's fine. We'll move on. She doesn't... That's fine. Yeah, it's kind of funny. But, okay, what about you? Valid reasons to leave a guy.
So I will say like the respect. If he doesn't respect my beliefs, my opinions, you know, if he doesn't respect me outside when he goes out, like it's nothing to do, you know. So
he has to respect your opinions?
Yeah, of course.
What if your opinions are absurd?
I mean, they are not, so it's okay. I mean,
how many genders are there?
What?
How many genders are there?
What do you mean with that?
How many genders are there?
Géneros.
No.
Men, woman, anything else?
No, just like...
Just
skip the question.
All right, we can ask it in Spanish. Do we have a translator?
Yeah, please.
Yes, yo.
I understand English, but...
Okay, how many genders are there?
¿Cuántos géneros?
2. I would say, you know.
2. Okay, all right.
She's normal.
Yeah, I mean, that's an easy one. I just had to ask that one. Spain is pretty liberal. Okay, so respect your opinions. Okay, that's the big one for you. Okay, what about you?
So first
Valid
of all,
reason to leave a man.
Okay, when he's cheating, it's like the biggest like turn off.
Okay.
And then
cheating.
Yeah, cheating. And then when he doesn't have like the same mindset as I have, like
you want him to have the same mindset as you?
Like similar or even like a little bit higher because I want to like
inspired.
grow and get inspired.
So like a mentor.
Yeah, something
So-
like that.
so like teach you.
Yeah. When he's like above me.
Older, more mature, success.
That's not what she said though.
Gonna learn from somebody.
Gotta bring it out of her.
She said she wants
But,
someone
like,
with the same mindset as her.
It doesn't have
Or
to,
better.
he doesn't have to be like older, but like the mindset, like he wants to be someone or like has some
Ambition.
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 Wait, are you like a feminine woman? Do you consider yourself a feminine woman?
I would say so, but like not really. Like I am a feminine.
I mean, it's either you are or you're not.
I am.
So you would want a guy to be feminine like you? Because you said you want a similar mindset.
But I wanna have some mentor who like guide me through the life.
So you want him to have an opposite mindset that's you then?
Not the opposite, but like no, not the opposite.
Well, are you a feminine woman or not?
I am.
So then wouldn't you want a guy that's masculine?
Yes.
So that's opposite.
But mindset, I mean, in a way that he would like.
Yeah, so
he
you
would guide
realize
me
that what
in
you
a
said
light.
doesn't
He
make sense now.
Opposite. Opposite. It's okay.
I mean, it doesn't make sense.
But wait, men and women.
I mean,
On one end, she's saying, I want a guy that has the same mindset as me. And I'm like, okay, well, are you a feminine girl?
But I mean,
Kind of, yeah. I'm like, all right, so you want a feminine man or you want a masculine man? Which one is it?
Yeah,
I'm
but I
confused.
don't mean mindset in this kind of thing, but the mindset like with the growing, like.
Okay.
Huh?
like similar goals.
the thing is,
no,
she
wait,
meant to
the
say
thing is,
ambition.
Ambition, not like.
She meant to say ambition, but she said it.
Yeah, ambition.
You just want a guy who's more motivated than you.
Yes, motivation and like this stuff, not like.
motivation.
Yeah,
Yes, of
yeah.
course. You want to be motivated. You want to be motivated, of course.
That's true.
Okay.
Exactly.
That's true.
What about you?
With that dick.
Valid reason to leave a guy.
Okay, definitely loyalty being number one. But also, you know, just how do I put this?
Or when we say loyalty, just so I clarify here, are you talking about loyalty both sexually and with resources?
Yes.
Okay, so
Like-
he can only have sex with you and only spend money on you.
Exclusively, yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't share. Also, another one would be like, how do I put it? Like mooching almost, like trying to be like I'm his mom and I have to take care of him and I have to like do everything for
So
him.
you want a provider.
Yeah, yes and no. Like, I like to be independent, but I mean, I would like somebody that can also be a breadwinner too. Like, it's not just me, and I'm not here to baby you like your mother. Like, you're a grown ass man. Take care of your fucking self. I'm gonna take care of you too and respect you, but I shouldn't be like the main person that takes care of you. You know, like I don't know how
So
to put
you
it
want
in
him to
the
be the
terms.
breadwinner.
I want us
and-
both to be the breadwinners.
There only has to be one breadwinner, hence the word winner.
Why can't we both? I mean, realistically, yes, the man. Yes, the man. Okay,
There's
Somebody
a
has to
reason
lead.
why it's called winner.
Hey, whatever.
So for a winner to
Okay.
exist, that
like
means
a
there must be a
wiener.
loser.
Somebody has to lead.
Okay, well, obviously, I would want the man to lead. Yes.
Okay. So you
In
want,
other aspects, though, like,
She could still make her money, is what you're saying.
yes, I would like to be independent and feel like I have my own independency. But, like, I don't
Just
want
in
to feel
case
like, yes,
they
I don't
die.
want to feel like I'm your fucking mother and I have to literally baby you, have to take
so
care
in
of
other
you.
words, his
like-
money is your money, and your money is
Is
your
your
money.
money.
No, I mean,
That's
well, yeah.
literally what it boils down to.
Yeah, 100%.
You want him to be a breadwinner, but you also want to be independent. That is the definition of
Okay,
your
yeah,
money is
we'll
our
just
money.
put it that way. We'll make it short and simple. Sure. Yeah.
So how much money does a man have to earn to be a breadwinner in your eyes?
Mucho.
Per year.
Mucho.
Can you let her answer,
Boy.
please?
Just kidding.
How much does he have to earn per year? Or you could say monthly, whatever is easier for you to compute mathematically.
I mean, I don't know. I just want him to have a good job that takes care of paying bills. There's money for us to
And
travel.
how much is that for you per year? Ladies, be quiet. Let her come up with her own answer,
I don't-
please.
I don't fucking know.
What-
I
I
want you
mean,
guys
if you're making
influencing.
6 figures, great. That's fucking wonderful.
100K a year?
You know.
I mean,
come
that'd be
on.
fucking wonderful. Like, yeah, great. But if not, like, realistically, I don't know, like,
give
the
us what
average.
you want. Give us what you want for a breadwinner, because clearly you have a mindset where it's like, well, I mean, sorry, you have an image in your head where you want the guy to be loyal and be a breadwinner at the same time. So I'm just curious, what is that?
Okay,
number
he's
for
gotta be
you?
rich. Okay,
Come on,
we're
Maya,
just
you're
gonna put
smart,
it like
Maya.
that.
You're smart,
He's
Maya.
got to be
Let's go.
rich.
I
Okay.
I don't go after money first. I'm just saying, like, it would be great if, like, you had money, yes. Like, be
Okay.
a breadwinner,
If
but,
you had a
like,
figure in your head that would maintain your lifestyle, what would that be?
100K.
100K?
So that's roughly $8,000 a month. Is that enough for you to support you and him?
No.
Okay. So what is
no.
it per month that you need then? Let's go
Roughly.
by month since year doesn't work here.
All right, clearly he would have to be making anywhere from, like, 20K or above.
So he's got to make roughly $240,000 a year bare minimum for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
And you want him to be loyal with his resources and sexually to you only.
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 Okay. Interesting. All right. What about
I've
you?
had it, so.
You lost it.
He gone now, though.
I didn't lose it. I dropped it.
Oh, he did. Okay.
he did.
Clearly, he wasn't the one then.
So why'd you leave him then? If he had the
It was really big on religious reviews. Like, we didn't have the same, like, I was trying to be very supportive of his religion. He wasn't trying to be supportive of mine.
what was his religion?
What was his?
Muslim.
Yeah, they're not gonna acquiesce to you ever.
I'm not
He's the
asking
man.
him. I'm not asking him to, but it was just like, if I'm being respectful of your views, your beliefs, I'm not asking you to convert to mine. I'm just saying, like, just be respectful about it. You know what I mean? And it would just be a disrespectful argument every time. And it was like being disrespectful to my family. Like, he would create conversations with my family that would be very fucking disrespectful. So it's like, I get it. If my family can respect your religion, just kind of, put your views to the side and be neutral. And it wasn't like that.
What was the disrespect?
Okay, so
Was this before or after the OnlyFans? Or during?
this was before.
Okay, well,
so
that's
y'all were
maybe
together,
a different story.
and then you guys broke up. Then you did the OF after. Just so I have a timeline. Okay. And then he was making this kind of money, and he just didn't respect, I guess, Christianity?
Yeah, he just didn't respect, like, my views and all of that, and he pretty much told me that I needed to convert to his if I wanted to
Were
be...
you like a devout Christian?
Well, I've always been. I was born and raised... I was born and raised Catholic. I go back and forth between both because of the church reasons. But pretty much, like, he just wasn't respectful about it and told me that if we wanted to be together, then I needed to convert to his religion and only his religion, and that I can't believe in the Bible, I can't believe in this.
What was his religion?
Muslim.
She said it before.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, again, I'm not disrespecting his religion. I just, if this is what I believe in, I'm going to respect what you believe in, and it should just be respectful on both ends.
You just wanted to common respect for religion.
Yes.
Okay.
And it just wasn't like that.
Did you guys have a conversation about that there?
Yes, multiple
'Cause,
times.
like-
And, like, he would get very aggressive about it and start fucking throwing shit and turn into a psychopath. And I'm like, bro, it's really not that, like, serious.
Wasn't that a good indication?
That's probably the
That's
rage.
why
You're
I
talking
left him.
mad loud, yo. Is that a mic or just her?
Holy shit, she's just loud.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Sorry.
again, that's why I literally left him, because I'm not going to be in an abusive relationship with somebody to try to push me to do something that I don't want to do, and then you're going to disrespect me on other levels. You know what I mean?
That's what you call unequally yoked.
Yes.
That's what you call that.
So it wasn't because,
Christianity.
like, other reasons, he was loyal and everything was great, but it was just that aspect of, like, we can't grow with each other because you just are an
Okay.
asshole about it,
We
Mm.
got you. What about you?
It's never one reason. I believe that good women stay with men even if they mess up a billion times, but then they'll leave once they see it's not just one or two, it's 100. I think personally, I
Alright,
think
so
that
what's a valid reason then of the 100?
a valid reason
Of the 100 that you have, yes. To leave.
being a hypocrite.
Being a hypocrite? Okay.
I hate fake.
Do you think that everything a woman can do, a man can do? And vice versa?
No.
So does that really apply hypocrisy?
Yeah, we could be hypocrites, women, but I'm saying
No, but I'm...
Oh.
So I asked you, like, do men and women abide by the same rules? And you said no.
No. You
So-
guys, like when men leave women?
No. Because you said hypocrisy is something that's valid to leave, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying, then I asked you in response to that, do men and women play by the same set of rules? And you said no.
No.
So therefore, how can one be a hypocrite if we don't play by the same set of rules? I give you an example. Let's say he tells you, I expect you to be faithful to me, but I want to have another wife, or I want to have another woman. You might look at that and say that's hypocritical, but realistically speaking, men and women aren't the same. So a man that can attract a bunch of women is a higher status guy by some regard. A woman that can attract a bunch of men, well, she's just a regular chick, because there's no skill in attracting men as a woman, but there's a lot of skill in attracting women as a man.
That's very true. Actually, I had that conversation with someone that I look up to, and that
So
person.
can hypocrisy really be a reason to leave a man? For example, if he wants to walk out the house with a shirt on, that's one thing. But if he tells you not to walk out the house with a shirt on, that's a different thing.
Right.
That is hypocritical in theory, but it makes practical sense.
It does make practical sense.
So can hypocrisy really be a valid reason to leave?
For me, yes, but it doesn't matter. For me personally.
Incredible.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's like there's levels to it, my love. I mean,
I just demonstrated two
I
examples
understand, but there's like levels to it. It's not a shirt. It's
Then
like
give me an example of where hypocrisy would
okay,
be
like
a valid
if you
reason
know
to
what
leave.
my situation is emotionally, like with my family, like where I stand in life, in the world, what I've projected to be up till this point, and you don't care about my mental health, and then I'm caring about your mental health, even if you have 100 fucking women.
Well, who controls what's in their brain?
No, but you should know if you love that person to death, like you say that you would, and there should be a mutual
Yeah,
understanding.
but who's in control of their emotions and ultimately in control of their brain?
We are.
So
like-
why is he responsible for that?
No, but if I care about that person, it should be like equal.
What should be equal?
The love that you like put into the relationship, and like if I care about your mental health, you and I are dating, and I care so much about your mental health.
Men and women
it's
show
not
love
equal.
differently, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like we're never gonna agree. Like we're always gonna disagree because you guys are built different. I wish to see you born into
He
this
shows you
world.
love by you being able to be a stay-at-home mom.
No,
Facts.
That's how men show love, and that's kind of the issue here. Is that women
I work.
The reality is that there is hypocrisy in male and female relationships, but that's because we are different. There's things that I can do that you can't, and vice versa. So if I tell you something, right, hey, don't do this, but I go ahead and do it as a man, well, we're not the same, and I have a level of authority over you where I can do what I want, and you're supposed to listen to what I say.
Oof.
And I know women don't like hearing that sometimes, but if you want a breadwinner, you want a leader, you want a dominant man, a guy that tells you what it is, and you want that type of dude, which all women do, by the way, the weirdos don't. That's just what comes with the territory. You better be ready for some hypocrisy.
Right, but you need to have the man that could like put you into that submissive mode and like in a graceful, beautiful way, not like bitch. You do like I would love a
Correct.
man to come in and make me feel like a feminine woman, not put me into the masculine.
Well, he
like-
can't control how you feel.
No, you guys have all the control over us.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So I can go in your mind and tell you feel this way, and
No,
then
but
you'll
by
feel
your
that way.
actions and the way that you treat me, the way that you dress, the way that you are, the way that you are with me, because you could be like that with 100 women, but if the way that you are with me makes me feel like I can be in submissive mode, I'm going to submit.
So he's gonna do what he wants to do anyway. You're saying you want to be a smooth way, how he tells you to do it?
I feel like it should be authentic.
Yes.
Like it should be authentic and it should
mean, it
be
is.
real. Like I don't want to be with someone that's just pretending that it's authentic.
All right, something's going on there with your man's that I don't know.
Well,
No,
I
it's
mean,
not
this-
my man's. I'm talking to. I mean, I feel like they're all agreeing, and I'm not. I don't know these women.
Not
It doesn't matter.
necessarily.
Well,
Not
that's because-
necessarily,
Well,
right.
the reason why is because
Honey.
Yeah, everyone has.
I don't know if you
different-
noticed,
but I do agree with what you're saying, and I know
when
that
it came
lots
to
of-
valid reasons for a man to leave a woman, it was maybe 1, 2. But when it comes to valid reasons to leave a man, it's much easier for them to come up with things. Even arbitrary terms such as hypocrisy. He doesn't understand my feelings, or I feel a certain way, and he's responsible for me feeling that way.
No.
Which I always find interesting because the only person in control of their emotions is you. But for some odd reason, we put the blame on men. But that's fine. Continue on with you. What do you think is a valid reason for women to leave men?
I'm gonna say long-term goals.
Okay, can you define that specifically?
Right. So, 5-year plan, 3-year plan. Where are we gonna be? 3 years from now. What are your goals? Are
Interesting.
You, right.
So if his long-term goals don't coincide with what you have envisioned, it's a valid reason to leave.
Correct.
Okay, what if I said your 5-year priors were not attractive? You dated this fucking loser, you did this type of work, etc., and he disqualifies you. How would you feel about that? Is that fair?
I mean, in theory, it wouldn't necessarily be fair. I'm still here, right? I pulled you in. We're here together. We're in a relationship. What's happening moving forward?
No, I'm just saying, I just find it interesting because you're saying like his 5-year goals need to align with what you have envisioned, which is fair. You're interested in his future, which is typically how women tend to mate select. But what I'm asking is, what if a guy turned around and said, well, I need your past 5 years of what you did or past 10 years, and he didn't like what you might have done for work, how you pictures you might have posted on the internet.
Okay.
Yeah, do you think that's valid on his end?
No.
Why not?
It's in the past. It's behind us. We're looking forward.
Wait a minute. You
Wait.
just did the same thing for him.
No, we're looking forward. We're talking about
definitely different.
futuristically. We're not talking about the past.
So your past doesn't matter, but his future does.
No, it's not even his past doesn't matter either. This is a brand new day. We're talking about tomorrow, not yesterday.
All right, what if he was what if he sucked 3 dicks before he got with you? Would you still be with it? Would you still be okay with that?
Damn.
He'll never tell you.
No,
That's
but what
I-
if he came out and he said it? Like, hey, listen, babe, just so you know, it was tough
I
to
don't
make some money.
believe you. Show me.
Hold on. He showed you a video.
Now,
What'd you-
mind you, I came from Atlanta, so that is literally
Atlanta.
that's a thing now.
Yeah.
You never know because there's transgenders
I get that, but
that are
would you?
taking over.
But would you take that? Would you accept that past if the guy told you I used to be homosexual?
Mm,
Bisexual
I would have to
or
pray on that.
homosexual?
So the past does matter.
I would accept it.
See how the
I would
past
too.
only matters
It's not
when
shit.
it's in her best interest. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter when it's
Oh, no,
in your
this-
best interest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very interesting.
What if he was ex-gay? Pray the gay away.
No, she
No,
said no.
no,
The
she said no.
more
She
you
said no.
know, the more you gain, bro.
I mean, in theory, you know,
In Atlanta, though, that is a common occurrence. Though.
exactly. I
I'm not
feel
gonna
like
hold you, bro.
most of the population of men probably have dabbled
All
with
right.
at least a
Now this is gonna be a
transgender.
fire round. What are some of the
Atlanta, Miami,
Okay,
Hong
hold on, next.
Kong.
One sec, one sec,
yeah,
one sec.
I
so
wasn't
now we're
supposed
gonna
to
get
say that.
into some of the ridiculous reasons men leave women versus women leaving men. So we'll start with you. What is the most ridiculous reason you ever seen a guy leave a girl?
Friend, colleague, family.
Or just something you know in general, ridiculous reason why men leave women?
I'm stumped.
Nothing? Okay, that's fine. What about you? Can't think of anything?
No, I've never heard of anything other than I don't love her.
Okay. What about you? Ridiculous reasons men leave women? Can you think of
Because they
anything?
turned gay. Or they were gay and they were just
They're
closeting that
attracted
bitch.
to that, actually.
That happened to my girlfriend, literally her boyfriend.
So she made him go gay?
Well, no, like he was apparently gay like before he started dating her, but didn't come out about it. And some of
And
his
then-
friends tried to like warn her, and she was like, "No, no, no, I don't believe it." Blah blah. And then like found out later on that he finally came out and he was like, "I'm sorry, I've been gay. I've just been using girls for the past few years because I just couldn't come out about it." The fuck.
All right. What about you? What is the most
Yo,
ridiculous
that is
reason
sick, my
a guy
guy.
leaves a woman?
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
Maybe because the girl can cook.
You think
I don't
that's
know. I don't know.
You think that's a ridiculous reason to leave?
Yeah, it's really ridiculous.
She can't cook.
Yeah,
Cannot.
cannot.
Okay.
I like that.
You can't cook, bitch. I'm gone.
You got good bite.
He's angry,
Exit
so
back door.
he's gonna leave her.
Okay. All right. Can't cook, so you think that's ridiculous? All right. What about you?
So because they find someone younger, for example.
You think that's a ridiculous reason to leave?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
It is.
Do you think it's ridiculous if a woman finds a man that's richer and leaves her man for that other guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
You think
Same.
that's ridiculous too?
Yes.
No.
No, hold on.
I feel
It's for
so.
her.
Yes.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I feel so. I mean, if you really love someone, it's. like
Yeah, but
ridiculous.
what if the woman is no longer attractive and she lost weight, or sorry, gained weight?
So I mean, then you don't really love her. You know.
Okay.
That's
What if the man had the money, but then he gambled it all away, and then she finds a richer man?
Again, she really don't love her.
So she's
Mhm.
got to stay.
I
With-
mean,
with the
if you
gambling-
really love someone, it
gambling.
doesn't matter. Like
Correct.
That's
what
not true.
happened, you know. If she like lose weight, like gain
So
weight.
you think love is what's the term I want to use?
Blind.
Unconditional.
Not weight based.
Yeah, it is.
You think love is unconditional?
Yeah, exactly.
It should be.
It should be, but
Should be, but is it?
not
No.
anymore. Not anymore.
It's not.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So you think leaving her for a younger woman is ridiculous? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I would say
A
the
ridiculous
most
reason a man leaves a woman.
the most ridiculous.
If you can't think of any, that's fine too.
Yeah, not any like personal examples to be honest off the top of my head,
That's
but I think for a lot of guys it's if they like
fine.
there's even some really successful guys who have everything but maybe they're not necessarily ready to settle down with a girl. You know what I mean? Maybe they have the lifestyle ahead of them, they have so many options, this, that, and the third, and they're not necessarily able or willing to define the parameters of what they would want in a relationship with that particular woman. I would say that's...
So not ready to commit, you think, is a ridiculous reason to leave a girl?
I wouldn't say even not willing to commit, but it's somebody who...
That's...
Yeah, I mean, technically that's what I said, but it's not even that, because you have a lot of guys who are not ready to commit, but there's a lot of guys who maybe... There's guys who are not ready to commit because they don't want the lifestyle, and there's guys who are not ready to commit subconsciously because they have the trauma, because they have this, that, and the third that are making them unwilling to be able to even be honest with the woman that they have to see if it could work out in the first place. That's at least from my experience, you know? So for a guy who's not willing to... How do I put it? I don't know. It's difficult to describe.
Well,
I
let me
guess you're
ask you
saying
this.
you're right. It's
Let me ask you this: it could be could be deemed ridiculous in your opinion to not commit, not want to give up your lifestyle and/or freedom for a girl.
Yes, even if you don't have better options.
Okay.
That would be the ridiculous reason. Even if you don't have better options, even if you're not worthy of that, even if you haven't built yourself to that esteem, even if you're not qualified to be at that level to say that.
So being commitment phobic could be considered a ridiculous reason.
Yes.
Let me ask you this then. Who takes more inherent risk when getting into a serious relationship, the man or the woman?
Definitely the man. 1,000%.
So if we know that the man takes way more risk going into a relationship, is it that ridiculous that he's a bit scared to commit?
No, and again, I'm talking more again because I'm sorry, but it's an anecdote. You know, I'm talking more from personal experience. So
yeah, but objectively speaking, if men take way more risk getting into relationships with women,
they should be way more cautious. Absolutely,
so
and they
then,
should be digging.
In conclusion, is it actually ridiculous to be more reluctant to get into relationships when you take on way more risk?
On the balance of probability, Myron, no.
Okay, so you just contradicted yourself, but okay.
I know. I'm all I can talk about is anecdotes, right? All I can talk about is from my own personal experience. At the end of the day, I can't talk from anybody else, and so that's my.
What about you? What are some? What do you think is a ridiculous reason for a man to leave a woman?
I think like obeying to a man. You know, there's and I'll explain
submission.
why. Submission and obeying maybe go hand in hand, but what I can say is an example. For example, there's some men out there who have expectations, and for example, they don't have cars, right? I'm just gonna say an example. They don't have cars.
Okay.
They live far as hell. For example, you live in Miami, they live in Broward. And they're just like, oh, well, you know, I'm good looking and I have this and I have that. My car is in the, you know,
a 6-pack.
Something's going on with my car, blah, blah. Like, you need to come today. And it's like a fucking, excuse me for cursing. It's like, it's a Monday. Like, yo, like, why do I need to go to you and you can't even come to me? Like, why should I obey your command and there's no way of you obeying mine, if that kind of makes sense?
Who hurt you?
Right,
Nobody's hurt me, my love.
It's a real scenario.
This is real shit.
Hold on.
This is real shit.
I'm just a little confused here. So your reason for a ridiculous reason that a man leaves a woman is the woman not obeying him, or the other way around?
Yeah, for the woman not obeying the man is a reason why men leave or like stop talking to women.
And you think that's ridiculous? Okay, so let me ask you this:
Sure.
Who is the responsible party in a relationship from a leadership perspective? The man or the woman?
I mean, when you put it like that, it's like it's the values. Like, you can't determine who has really power of authority. Basically, that's what you're saying. Like,
in a male and female relationship, who is supposed to be the leader for the relationship to have?
I feel like both. You're supposed to bring both to the table. Like, I'm bringing this, you bring the same, and then we build together.
You are
and
aware
we grow.
of the fact that there can't be two leaders, correct?
So there can't be two leaders.
No.
Okay, well,
look at the United States.
So
look at every thriving first world country. There's one president and/or one prime minister for a reason. If you look at any company, there's one chief executive decision maker.
Okay, so I get it. So the man can be the leader. All right, so the man can be the leader.
So the man's the leader. Okay, so since the man is the leader, who has the responsibility of the relationship, whether it's protecting, providing, security, all these other things? Whose responsibility is that?
Can I be super truthful?
I'm asking you in a general relationship.
Right.
If the man is the leader, like you said,
you know what? You better be giving me everything.
Come on now.
That comes with that. No, I'm being serious.
For a blowjob?
Jesus Christ.
No, like that's something important to a lot of men.
Blowjobs.
A
lot of men. Okay,
Day
so
and
you're
night.
telling me right now
Copious.
that that's not something important to you.
If you're a slow Tuesday, that's given.
No, but sex is a huge part of a relationship.
I agree.
So
you
if you're
just
not
went into
giving,
it. Look,
you
I'm
have
just
to be a
asking you
leader.
very simple questions.
I'm lost how
I'm
that
asking you
makes
extremely
sense.
simple questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
You said that it is valid, right? For you, excuse me. The question is, what is a ridiculous reason that a man would leave a woman?
And I said obeying to a man.
Yes, and then you said a man leaving a woman for not obeying him. Correct?
Correct.
Okay, and then you gave the example of the vehicles and him not
Correct.
wanting to drive to you and everything else.
Your Honor.
Yeah. So after that, then I asked you, okay, a woman not obeying a man is a ridiculous reason for the man to leave. Then I asked you, okay, well, in a relationship, who's supposed to be the leader? You said at first both, and then you went ahead and you changed it. You said the man. And I'm like, okay, since the man's the leader, who has the responsibility of protection, provisioning, etc. in the relationship?
Okay.
The man,
That's
correct?
Your question. Yes, the man.
Okay. So if he has responsibility, wouldn't it be fair to say that he also has authority over you as well?
authority over me.
Yes, if he's responsible for you, that means by definition he has authority over you.
Legally, in a legal aspect, okay.
Okay, I'll give you an example. The President of the United States, one of the most powerful men in the world, he's protected by Secret Service, correct? Though he is the President of the United States, the Secret Service is responsible for his safety, correct?
Correct.
So he can't go anywhere unless the Secret Service clears it first, correct?
Okay.
So therefore, they have, even though he's one of the most powerful people, they have authority over how he travels and how he moves. So wouldn't it be fair to say that, you know, not using that example, but now moving on to the relationship example, if your man has authority over you, you must obey him.
So my man needs to know exactly where I'm at all times and all like aspects of the day. Like
He's responsible for protecting you,
So
correct?
he needs to have my like location.
Yeah.
Is he responsible for protecting you?
He's responsible for protecting me, but he's
Yes.
not responsible for like overlooking me and everything that I do. He should trust me.
If you get kidnapped or hurt, or somebody actually attacks you, and he doesn't know
But
where you're
that's
at,
thinking of the worst. Like, why does everybody
We
need
live
to
in
show
Miami. Things can
locations
happen.
and stuff like
things
that?
happen in Miami.
Yeah, but that's just thinking of the worst. I think that there should be trust.
I don't know if you see here that I'm trying to come to a
God.
logical conclusion, and you're not like coming to the conclusion with
I
me.
apologize.
Because you're saying that it's ridiculous for a man to leave you for not obeying, but I'm saying, is it really that ridiculous when he's responsible for you?
What if he's acting responsible, but he's not?
It's fine. I
actually
get.
care?
I
It's
get
just
where
a
you're
thing of
coming from.
control.
I get where you're coming from. It's okay.
Whose fault is that you pick someone that's acting responsible for you?
Exactly. How responsible is the man with no car?
Exactly. This is just like.
Yeah, what we're saying is like we're at fault when we choose men that we think that might be the providers,
I'm just
the
speaking
protectors.
from my own
And
personal.
like
I've
we
never.
become like, oh, well, you don't need the location. Like you don't actually care.
I've been with somebody for 4 years. It was great. It didn't last over.
We need to
other
find men
reasons,
from Sudan.
But I've never
said
had
it.
somebody control
Again,
me.
if you're a slow
What?
Tuesday, you can't have any demands
What's
at all.
a slow Tuesday?
What's a slow
What the
Tuesday?
hell is
What you
supposed
are.
to say?
Yo soy de Colombia.
Honestly,
Yo
like
soy de
you
Colombia,
want a
no
man to give
así.
you that respect, but to him, he might just be a fuck. So you gotta make sure the man actually loves you, cares about you,
Correct.
to get that respect.
Correct.
But if not, you're just a fuck or a blowjob. That's all you are.
Correct.
3
Exactly.
years.
But I feel like
Possibly.
it goes both ways. Why
And
is
a
it always like
child.
why is it always like the man needs to be the one to be like, yo, the woman also needs to be the one to be like, yo, you're coming into my house. Like what you were saying. Like you're coming into my house, I'm feeding you, right? You're hungry, I'm feeding you. I'm giving you this, I'm giving you that. Like
Are you actually aroused and attracted and respect men that listen to you and you're the dominant?
What?
Answer the question.
I didn't hear
Do
it.
you actually respect, admire, and want to be with men that you could boss around and you're dominant on?
no.
Then stop talking.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. Like, we got to be realistic here a bit, ladies.
Right, so we're gonna
Like,
be
like, come on, man. Like, you're over here saying, well, yeah, I have some leadership, bro. Like, he should obey me. So shut the fuck up. No, you don't want.
There should be a share of leadership.
What the hell?
Like
No.
leadership.
No.
Dominance.
That's why we're in the fucking situation we're in right now in society where all of you are fucking complaining about men not taking leadership is because you guys think you're equal to us.
I never
You're not.
said I was equal to a man.
You literally just tried now with prefacing that example of, but you should obey me sometimes. No, we don't fucking listen to y'all. That's not
Never
how this
said
goes. Like, holy crap, man. Okay, anyway.
Let's get ready to rumble.
No. Yeah, no, yeah, we'll stay on longer. I just find it interesting because it's like you're saying, I want to be a leader too, and I want X, Y, Z, but you don't give those men a chance. Those are men that you guys don't respect. Those are men that you don't want to be with. Like, you're literally describing the traits that you're not attracted to.
So then
where
we
you're
get
coming
with
from.
the wrong guy.
Yes.
I can see where you're coming from.
Because you think equality is a thing in relationships.
Right.
And I mean, there's a bunch of reasons why we think that because of feminism or whatever, but I just find it interesting how you think it's ridiculous for a man to get rid of you because you don't obey him. But then in my mind, I'm looking at it like, well, if a guy gets with you, he's responsible for your safety. If I'm responsible for your safety and I tell you, hey, we're going to walk this way, and then you give me some lip, no, I want to go this way. It's better, more scenic, yeah. But I know that it's more dangerous to take that route, and we
That's
take
true.
that route, and then we get robbed and killed. Whose fault is that? It's my fault because I let you dictate how we were going to know when I knew better. And I'm the one that's responsible for your safety. So if something happens to you, it's on me. I'm responsible.
So
Right?
happens when you're alone, then the safety falls on yourself. You have to have the better judgment for yourself.
We're
don't you?
talking
In
about
partnership.
in a relationship
Okay.
though.
Right. Well,
I
just
stress-
saying.
Byron, are you in a
I stress
relationship?
the description
Are-
slow
no, yeah,
to
are
this
you?
day.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I just wanted to challenge your logic, but
Do you have a
do you
girlfriend?
see how you didn't make sense a bit there?
I get it.
Do you have a
Having
Okay, I can
girlfriend?
take
Because I
ownership,
have a
it's fine.
bunch of girls who would love to date you.
Oh my god.
We'll continue on with the show. What about you? What do you as a
Oh, when you're
ridiculous? Because we
real
still got
man.
we still got a video here. What do you Sorry, a ridiculous reason that men leave women, in your opinion?
What she wears.
You think that's a ridiculous reason?
Yes, because if you're getting
Why
with
so?
a girl and she's already in a if you're with a girl
Uh-huh.
and like she was
Sure.
in bikinis and shit when you got with her,
Yep.
Oh,
why are you gonna make her cover up after?
That's very
Fair.
good. That's
Fair.
good.
Okay. Let's challenge that logic real fast. Let's assume
What?
you work really hard. You do OnlyFans, and you said you do some
Yeah,
tattoo
I
artisting,
started,
right? Yeah. So let's say, what's your dream car?
Something simple. I'd say Audi or a G-Wagon
G-Wagon.
yeah,
Okay.
Jeep.
Let's say you save up the $160,000.
That is simple though. I could say Lamborghini or fucking Rolls Royce or some
G-Wagon
shit.
is
You know,
definitely-
Bentley. It's simple.
All right.
Okay,
So let's
simple, cute. It's a
let's
girl
go
car.
ahead and because so you gave the example of like you think it's ridiculous for a man to leave a girl because she still wants to dress a certain way despite the fact that she's in a relationship, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's use that example. Let's say you work really hard and you save up that $160,000 to go buy your pink G-Wagon dream, right? You go to the fucking lot. It's right there. They have it ready for you. You pay for it. You drive it off the lot, right? Then the salesman comes back to you and tells you, hey, look, we don't really have any more of these pink G-Wagons and people really want them, so I'm going to need to borrow the car from you for a
Chris.
bit and put a for sale sign on it and drive it around a little bit. Are you okay with that? What would you say to the salesman after you purchased it?
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now.
Please answer the question. What would you say?
Why the fuck would you sell me a car just to take it back? That's what I would say.
Fantastic. Why the fuck would you continue to post pictures after we're in a relationship?
Ooh.
Why the fuck would you get with me and I'm posting pictures? Like,
I could say the same thing. Why the fuck would you buy the Mercedes when they're going to come and ask you to go ahead and show it around?
that's what you liked though when you got with me. So why do you not like it no more?
Yeah, so I
He
think
can
you're
rent
missing...
it and I'll keep it though.
Yeah.
I see a match.
Yeah,
You
you
guys are a
see,
match.
I don't think you see the logic here.
Yes.
You worked really hard to
I'm
purchase that
Cupid.
vehicle, right?
They like each other.
You had to
No.
yes, you didn't work hard to save up that $160,000 to purchase the vehicle?
A side conversation.
Yeah, but you worked really hard to earn that car,
did.
correct? Save up the money, blood, sweat, and tears, and you purchase it. And then someone comes in and says, no, you need to continue to have that for sale sign on that vehicle. As a matter of fact, they want to parade it around
Well,
the
then
streets
I'm
so
gonna
other
ask
people...
for if they got one in all black.
Okay, so you'll go get another car.
Yeah.
Oh, so would you be
Yeah.
mad if the guy left you and went and got another girl
No.
that doesn't want to keep it for sale sign on
No,
her
that's
neck?
life. Fuck it. I'll find me
Okay.
a new man.
Do you see the logic there, though?
I kind of do, but
That's how
I don't
men.
care.
That's how men look at women. I know that sounds fucked up, but like,
It is fucked up.
well, hey, that's the
But,
world that
yeah.
we're in. But it's not fucked up that we have to work really hard to be able to purchase a car in the first place, right?
It's not. No. I mean, nobody gets shit for free, so no, it's not fucked up.
Well, men have to work for their value.
What do you mean?
Okay. Who has more value, an 18-year-old girl or an 18-year-old man?
We both have the same value. What the fuck do you mean?
In the dating marketplace, who commands more value, an 18-year-old woman or an 18-year-old man?
Girl.
Why?
She's a virgin.
Because we're virgin, we can give babies and all type of shit.
Okay.
You just got nut.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
mean-
So,
no.
okay.
That's,
So, why does she have more value than the man?
Women always have more value than a man. We give life.
Oh,
Can we
thank
get
you.
some
100%.
shots?
Okay, so
Kidding.
so you admit that women have more value than men.
Always. Yeah.
Okay. So women are born with their value.
Yes.
That proves my point. That's literally what I just said. Men have to create their value. Women are born with their value.
Okay. Well, I wasn't listening.
I can tell. I
Next
can tell.
question.
I can tell.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but do you see the logic with why men have an issue with if you dress a certain way and then he meets you and then you continue to dress that way? Why it's a problem? If you dress provocatively, so to speak.
It's the same thing as like, I get what you're saying. Okay.
But you knew what I
don't
was doing
want-
before you got with me, though.
You don't want your woman to be out here exposing herself when you're with her because that's for him. Just like you would not want your man out here with another bitch fucking them and whatnot. It's like it goes hand in hand.
it's
Now,
not
if you're
even
coming
like that.
into my
though.
life and
it's
you're
not
gonna
even.
change my life, and you know,
Can we let her hold on?
then
Hold on.
yeah.
Can we let her finish her thought and then you guys can go ahead and say what you want to say? Go ahead.
I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. And I think he's absolutely right because it would be the same way. Like, if roles were reversed, okay? I would not want my fucking man out here literally having his fucking dick out, sending it to multiple bitches, doing this and that. You know what I mean? And it goes hand in hand. I don't know. I see your point of view. I understand what you're saying because I'm the exact same way. I don't like to share. I don't want my man to be out here giving it all up to other people if we're in a relationship with each other. And it would be the same way in his defense.
But can
I think they're a bit different. I would argue it's more along the lines of not necessarily him slinging dick to another girl, but I would say it's the equivalent to him like spending money and his resources on another girl because that actually hurts you.
Yeah.
Right. So if I go ahead and I have a girl, but then I'm spending money on other girls and I'm like selling them a dream and stuff, that's resources that are getting taken away from you. Right.
Right. I mean, there's multiple factors that can go into it, but I get what you're saying.
You see my perspective?
Yes.
Yeah. So you still don't. Do you see the? Okay. I mean, you don't have to agree with it, but that's how